We have earnings coming up in a couple weeks in here, April 29th, after hours to be exact, for Amazon. We basically are sitting at 172 right now, below this resistance that we had in here of that 180. That was going to be a key level for us. You can see all the touch points we had as far as being a support and resistance past 2 years or so. Now we are below that, so that's going to be our main area of concern going forward as our first resistance. Second is going to be where this 9-day EMA meets up right here with this 191 level. So that's what we're looking at, 180, 191. We have around a $7 expected move by this week. 2 weeks from now, your expiration is right around $14, and that contains your earnings cycle. So we need to be aware of that as we're looking for a little bit of a run here into earnings. We are oversold here on our weekly almost for our RSI, that is. So that's something to be kind of watching as we work forward and head into that earnings cycle. Support wise, really nothing, maybe a little hiccup here at the 165s, but really 160 is going to be the number. Then below that, that 200 SMA down here at that 153. If we go to the daily chart, what are we looking at in here? Well, you can see that really volatility was in the past couple weeks or so. And then obviously we had 4 red days in a row here on Amazon. And in that last trading session on Thursday, really a whole lot of nothing in here. You had that high of 176, low of 172, and we closed the day at 172.61. So you can see really not a whole lot going on here in those past few trading sessions. So it looks like maybe Monday might help us out here, maybe a little get us in gear, and we can start working our way back to this 180. You can see the 9-day EMA on the daily is right at that 180 mark. So that just kind of confirms further that 180 resistance that we keep on talking about. Now, IV ranking here is at 60, so you do have a relatively high premium prices for your options compared to itself in here. As we mentioned before, $7 expected to move by this coming Friday. If you go all the way out to May, right around $15 expiration or $15 expected move by that May expiration. If you go all the way out to June, right around a $21 expected move. So you can kind of compare that to where we just had $30 expected moves in here about a week or so ago. And then now you're only getting right around $17 to $21 moves for those expirations out there. And actually, if you go all the way out to June, we can try to put on a 30 Delta Iron Condor here for about $10. And then we'll see what that kind of gets us, which it's a good way to gauge your premium to see if it's going to be more than a third of the width of the strike. So right now it is about 476 if you do that 30 Delta Iron Condor out in June. So you still have some good premiums in there, and that kind of confirms that IV rank that of 60 and how high it is in here. So still relatively good premiums in here to take advantage of. Still a lot of volatility still sucked in here, and that's because you have earnings coming up a couple weeks. But again, we'll see what's going on in here. 180 is going to be the number. Support wise, we're looking at 160 and that 200 SMA. Those are going to be the levels we're going to watch. And if we kind of make a run into earnings, 190 is going to be another resistance for us that we need to be aware of here in Amazon. All right, guys, if you like this video, make sure to check us out on all of our social media. We also have a Discord service if you're interested, and you can find all of our socials in the description below.